So here I am at the Arabian store. I like to come to the Arabian store and ethnic markets because you find some interesting spiritual stuff, and I like to give spiritual gifts to people. Here you see this electric incense burner. I'll probably pick up a few as a Christmas gift. Here's some bokors, incense bokors, Arabian, very earthy smelling. They also have incenses and oils. A lot of things that you can use for spiritual and magical purpose. But I was shocked when I came across this Mexican spiritual cologne, Siete Machos cologne. I was not expecting to see this at the Arabian market. Now, Siete Machos cologne can be purchased at any Mexican curio shop, any hoodoo supply shop. A lot of botanicas carry Siete Machos cologne. But what I thought was interesting, and I've never seen Siete Macho cologne come with this little booklet, and it was like a little spell booklet. Now, the little bottles didn't have any, but I noticed that the bigger ones had this little, I guess I'm going to say it looks like a little spell book. And so I'm thinking, this would be an amazing stocking stuffer. Now, I have done other videos on the Siete Machos cologne. You could probably find them here on my TikTok or on my YouTube channel, Siete Machos, Francista Brujo Luis. So I'm not going to go too deep into Siete Machos, but it is used exactly as agua florida, the way we use Florida water in the Caribbean. You're going to know it's authentic Siete Machos cologne if it has that sticker, and if it's sealed and it has a batch code number. But what I thought was the most interesting is this little spell book that came with la botella, the bottle of the Siete Machos. I have never seen a little booklet, a little spell booklet. So I'm going to read what it says right here. Siete machos auténticos solo de Urania. La vida es mágica, un camino de aprendizaje para encontrar nuestras pasiones y realizarnos como seres humanos. Siete Machos se ha vuelto un talismán para iluminar el camino hacia nuestros objetivos, metas y proyectos, que en conjunto con la mente genere una fuerza capaz de llevarnos a lo que anhelamos. Siete Macho, esencia y tradición en México desde 1930. He recabado a través del tiempo testimonios de usos y costumbres esotéricas que hoy queremos compartir. Now, Siete Machos cologne is used pretty much like Florida water. It is used for protection, for removing obstacles. In Mexican tradition, it is sacred to Santa Muerte. Many people use it as an offering to Eshu, to the Congo spirits, and for just cleansing and purifying the same way you would use Florida water. Now, the reason it is called Siete Machos, it is because of the 7 essential oils that is used for it. It is also used to cleanse and open up the chakras and for protection. So the notes of Siete Machos are Flor Nardo, or tuberose, mistress of the night. And that is said to open up the crown chakras, enhances creativities, powers, peacefulness of the mind, intensifies the emotional powers, and strengthens the psychic auric layer. It is also known as the flower of the dead, as it is often used in funeral rites for peace, protection, and purification, sexuality, and wealth. The next note is lavender, and that is said to open up the third eye chakra, attracts love, banishes harmful spirits, attracts happiness, purification, removes harmful energies, the evil eye, it calms stress, releases minor anxieties, and relaxes the senses. Then it has heliotrope, and heliotrope is used for banishing negative energies, removes bad vibrations, purification against psychic attacks. It's used for exorcism, prophetic dreams, healing, attracts wealth, invisibility, and used for divination. It also has claveles, and that is used for protection, to remove hexes and negative energy, beauty, heart healing, love, rebirth, vigor, and longevity. It has flor chipre or esperanza, and that is used for communicating with the dead. It has orange blossom flower for success, luck, prosperity, gambling, uplifting, and energizing, and can generate happiness and joy. And finally, it has jasmine for love, attraction, good luck, induces prophetic dreams, cleansing, purification, and attracts angels and good spirits. So when purchasing Siete Machos cologne, make sure that the bottle is not a fake or a knockoff. You can find out if it's true by making sure that the bottle is sealed with the stamp. It has a batch code number in the bottom of the bottle, or the plastic bottle, and it has a matching holographic seal sticker on the side. The plastic bottle has an incense burner with smoke to symbolize positive energy. It has 7 male goat bucks, which are sacred pagan symbols. They're sacred to Papa Legba, to Chango Macho, to the Norse god Thor, as well as Pan and Kernunos. The 7 buck goats symbolize vigor, sensuality, and strength. Goat skin is also sacred to many shamanic traditions and practices, as the goat leads the shaman to the lower and middle world, while the horse leads the shaman to the upper world. Now 7. 7 is the most sacred and most perfect number, which symbolizes completeness. Think about the 7 days of the week, the 7 auras, the 7 spiritual centers known as the chakras, the 7 colors of the spectrum of light, the 7 rainbows, the 7 powers, the 7 days of creation, and the 7 planes of existence. The goat symbolizes fertility, vitality, sensuality, determination, health, ceaselessness, creativity, energy, prosperity, the masculine principle, and the reproductive powers of the sun. So now I'm just going to look through the little spell book that comes with the book. It's just like a little 8-page book with little spiritual recipes, magical workings. The back has all the information to where you can buy their products, where you can buy Siete Machos if you can't find it in your local botanica. So again, this is just an 8-page little booklet. Each page has a picture of a product from Siete Macho. The first page is para el hogar y negocios, for home and work. It's a little spell with other products from Siete Macho. The next page has another product, and this one is Asuntos del Amor, in matters of love. Again, the traditional Siete Macho cologne. We have para la oficina, cleansing the workspace and office. And I'm just going to go through them really quickly. Let's see what else we have here. Next one is para proteger espacios de mala energía, to protect a space of bad energies. I think this is like a spiritual wash or shampoo, I'm not sure. And then we have para llamar la fortuna, to call on prosperity and fortune. And I think the last page you see various of the sizes of the bottles of Siete Macho, but this one is para la limpieza personal, for personal spiritual cleansings. So in closing, a lot of people are going to ask me, what does Siete Macho smell like? It doesn't smell like Florida water. It's a refreshing, complex blend of florals and herbs with an earthy, musky, and slightly powdery finish, and it's reminiscent of, you ever go to the barber shop and after you get your hair cut, they put a cologne behind you. This is something that it smells like. It's very like Neor. Unlike Florida water, which is very fresh, this is more earthy and powdery, and to me, very masculine. And you can use Siete Machos in every way that you can use Florida water, or the way you use Florida water. You can purchase this in Amazon.com, in any botanica, in any New Age shop where there's a lot of Hispanic people. And again, use it the same way Agua Florida is used. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Sancista Brujo Luis. Please share the video. Please like, leave those comments. And I appreciate you guys all. I hope you all had a blessed holiday season. And much love. Go check out these spiritual colognes. You know, try something different. Florida water is good, but there's a lot of great spiritual colognes that we use in the Latino Hispanic community in our spiritual and magical practices, and Siete Machos is one of those colognes that I think everyone should try. All right, Sancista Brujo Luis. Ciao. Bye.